public analyst, Eddie Aliu.
Thank you.
You're welcome to our studios.
Thank you so much.
About half of the members of Kaduna State House of Assembly are first-timers.
Exactly.
How does this portend?
Well, it's simply put that, you see, politics is a game of representation. It's a game of, if you are sent to do something, have you been able to do it? If you've not been able to do it, then are the people happy with you or not? I think what simply put here happens is that those that were voted out of office is because they did not really do what they were sent by the people to come and do, and that was why they had to replace them. And those that returned means they've been doing what their people asked them to come and do in the assembly. The people are impressed with them. That was why they were re-elected back into the office. So it's a give and take situation.
Okay. How can the new members bring their wealth of experience to bear in changing how things are done, especially in the area of oversight functions?
Well, the new members, legislation is an act. Legislation is also a process of learning. Some members of the House of Assembly have been there, some even from the beginning of the advent of democracy in 1999 till date. So you cannot compare an old-timer with a new-timer in terms of legislation, the experience, oversight function, even bill presentation and debate and what have you. So I think the new-timers are coming with vigor, with a lot of blood in them, willing to come and do something, but then they don't even know the act and the line to toe or how to even do it. So the best they could do is to align themselves with the old timers and learn the act of legislation, oversight function, and the rest of them. And the easiest way to do that is after aligning themselves. If you want to have continuity in the legislation, continuity in the act of lawmaking, continuity in the oversight function to the level of understanding and ensuring that there's dividend of the democracy delivery, the best you can do is to allow the existing leadership of the House to continue to lead, because without the leadership, it means you are dragging the House backward again. But if you are seeing some members of the leaders of the present House are still re-elected into the Assembly again, I think the best you can do is to allow the existing leadership to continue so that the House of Assembly will be better and there will be better oversight.
There is allegation that state assemblies are just rubber stamp of the executives. How true is this?
I want to disagree with that. Well, you could have some state members of Assembly that could be loyal to the government in state, but not necessarily being rubber stamp. You see, with the last act that the president signed, the legislature is now independent of the judiciary. What was bringing them together was the finances, but now they are independently being financed from the source. So they have no reason to become rubber stamp. I guess there is loyalty and then things like that. And even those that were too close to the name of rubber stamp, I think, been removed from the House and replaced with new ones. So you see vigor, you see natural leadership.
Okay, finally, how can members of the public ensure good legislation from their representatives?
Well, the members of the public, you see, legislation is a contributory thing. You don't just sit and watch your member do what he wants to do. You have to bring him in, you have to tell him what you want, you have to always invite him for a meeting and discussion. Also, the members have to also refer back to their constituency for why they were being sent, so that there will be cohesion, there will be this interwoven relationship between the members and the elected and the electorate, so that the state will be better for it.
Okay, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you very much for inviting me.
We now go for a commercial break. The news continues shortly.